Alright, this is 7.3, Lesson 2. We're going to simplify some radicals. Now, I got a bunch of emails about doing more of this, and I knew it was coming up in 7.3. One thing we can't escape when dealing with radicals is simplifying them. So, I'm going to start off and do a couple of simple ones, and then we'll do one gnarlier one and see if we can get through it. Now, when I have the square root of 20, alright, I'm going to make a factor tree of 20. 2 goes into it 10 times, 2 goes in that 5 times. Now, I'm doing a square root, and as we know, that means I'm looking for a pair of numbers. So, there's only one pair of numbers I have, and that's right here. I have two 2's. So I can take out that pair, and I only take one of them out, and whatever is left behind stays inside of the radical. So, the square root of 20 is the same thing as saying 2 root of 5. Alright, that's the simplified version. Let's do this again. If I have the square root of 48, I know that 48 is 2 times 24, which is 2 times 12, which is 2 times 6, which is 2 times 3. Alright, so I have a pair of 2's, I have another pair of 2's, and I don't have anything to go with the 3. Sorry, there you go. Now, that means I can take out a 2. I can take out a 2, since there's one here and one here, and I'm leaving behind a 3. In other words, I have 4 root 3. That's all there is to simplifying radicals. Now, let's look at one that's a little more built up. So over here I have the square root of 50 times x squared, all divided by negative 5 times the square root of 25, x to the negative 2. So, first things first, I'm going to make one gigantic square root because I can do a little bit of division. I see that the 50 and the 25 cancel, the x squared and the x to the negative 2 have the same base. So, I'm going to write this as the square root of 50 x squared over 25 x to the negative 2, and on the outside I have 1 over negative 5. I'm just going to leave that there for now. That's, if I see right here, it's this piece. Now 25 goes into 50 twice, and the negative exponent here can go to the top and be positive. So I can get 1 over negative 5, big square root. I'm going to get a 2 on top, and I'm going to get an x squared, and my negative power goes upstairs, all divided by 1 since I used the 25 and the x squared. Alright, so now I can't square root this, and I have 4x squares, so really I can take out an x and take out another x to leave me with x square root of 2 over negative 5. Alright, so recapping this one. I recognize that I have two radicals. So what we learned in the last video is I can make one big radical at it. That's this. Over here, I had 1 over negative 5, and I'm just going to leave that on the outside for now. It'll come into play later, but I want to use the radicals first. 25 went into 50 twice, and then x to the negative 2 moved upstairs, and I changed the sign to be positive, so now I had x to the 4th. Well, I'm doing a half power to a 4th power, so I'm left with x squared. So I pull out 2 x's to get x squared, sorry but I didn't have that before, and I left behind the 2. And here's the negative 5. So that's simplifying.